bringing you a glimpse of the airwaves from the heartland of America.
Alpha Fox, Zero Fox.
Alpha Fox, Zero Fox. Good to hear you. 5 and 9.
There we go. Alpha Fox, Zero Fox.
I'm Michael, Alpha Foxtrot, Zero Foxtrot.
Are you live streaming this?
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another live stream of Heartland Ham Radio. I'm your host, Michael. My call sign is AF0F, Alpha Foxtrot, Zero Foxtrot. I'm coming to you live today from my home QTH here in the Kansas City metropolitan area, ready to dive into another ham radio live stream. So thanks for joining me today. Today, we're going to be hunting park activators in the Parks on the Air program. These are folks that have taken their amateur radio equipment out. They're in the park, operating within the bounds of those parks and trying to make contacts with folks that are either in other parks or at their home QTH or out mobile. So it's a lot of fun. I'll be narrating as we go, but if you have any questions about my setup or anything like that, go ahead and put that into the chat or the comments, and I'll be happy to reply to those as we can. And before we get started, I just want to say a big thank you to the awesome community for tuning in and supporting the Heartland Ham Radio channel. This is just a little bit of a hobby of mine, and just want to spend a little time hanging out with you all. And I've just really been enjoying the time and getting your comments and feedback. Last couple live streams, we've had some great questions about different setups or different radios or antennas, and I love that interaction with you all. So I'm good on QRZ if you want to email me, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on a new video or update here on Heartland Ham Radio. All right, folks, I got my radio on, my antenna tuned up, and we're ready to get started. Let's see who we have on the air today. All right, I have not made any contacts at all today, so I'm not sure what conditions the bands are in, but we'll check it out. All right, I have a spotting page up here. If you've joined me for a live stream before, you've probably noticed I kind of explained my setup here, what I got. I've got my logbook software up here, my N3FJP software. I've got a little bit of I got a notepad, which is just my scratch space, and then I've got my Parks on the Air spotting page set up. So I've got this in list mode, sorted by frequency. I'm also just filtering on SSB since we're doing voice. But like the last couple weekends where the bands haven't been super great, we'll switch over to digital if we don't have any luck on voice. But I see quite a few folks spotted today, so we'll see who's all out in the park. So let's go through the list. I got this sorted by frequency. I saw a bunch of people spotted on 40 meters here. Some of these spots are a little bit old. I'll take a quick spin through 40 meters. Sometimes during the day, 40 meters is not quite as great as some of the other bands, but we'll go ahead and check them out. That was in the CW portion. I'm just sifting down through this list using the...
Ron can give it a hug, put it on the shelf, and it's out there for years. So those still have the tags on them.
I don't know, that might be a rag chew.
I like it.
Actually heard something on 40 meters though. And if you're joining me live, go ahead and pop a message into the chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Somebody tuning up there. All right, let's jump to 20 meters. Let's sort this down so you guys can see us a little bit better. Typo the frequency there. See some activity on the waterfall, not... Ooh, there's somebody. Yeah, somebody's really close. I did hear that activator, though.
Kilo November 6, Uniform Delta, India, Delta 5213. That's US 1213.
Let's see if I've worked this activator before. I think I recognize that call sign. Yep, worked them a couple times before. In that same park. Somebody's calling CQ just above. I'm going to see if I can shift that filter just a smidge, get them quieted out of there.
you have the wrong call sign. It's Whiskey Alpha 7, Whiskey Yankee Whiskey. The name here is John. QSL.
Okay, I still hear him in there. Somebody just right above him.
Okay, you're breaking up. I've got you in the book. Thanks for the contact.
There we go.
This is Whiskey Alpha 7, Whiskey Yankee Whiskey, Parks on the air.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
Okay, Alpha Station.
Did he call me?
Starting with an Alpha.
Yeah, call sign Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot. Say again, Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Okay, Alpha Fox 0 Fox. I've got you 5-9 into US 1212.
Roger, Roger. I got you 5-1 into Kilo Sierra, 51 into Kansas. All right, we got him. That was a little bit rough there. Kind of faded on me a little bit of QSB. Oh, there he came back up. Never fails. You get them in the log right after, or they come up signal strength-wise right as you struggle to get them. All right, let's go ahead and get them respotted on the spotting page.
Yeah, QSL. I've got you a 5-7 here in Houston, Texas.
All right, let's slide on up, see if we can get any more activators. I'm going to take this filter back out so we can... We had somebody who was just sitting right above him. It was kind of muffling it out, so... There's definitely more activity on the bands than there were the last couple of weekends, so... I think we're like 40-some minutes into the stream last week before we got anybody in the log. That's the way it goes sometimes, though. Heard that one, but I think... There's another activator. Looking for...
Oscar Sierra, what's in the middle?
Just need confirmation on that call sign. For joining me live, pop into chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from.
9 into the Wind Point Lighthouse, QSL. Okay, well, very good, very good.
See if I've worked this activator before. Oh, new activator for me.
Second operator.
Say there was a second activator?
Oscar X-ray. November 8 Golf X-ray.
He's a little light. I'm going to leave them in the scratch space. Let's...
Lighthouse, which is Lighthouse number...
We'll come back to him.
Kilo Juliet 5 Lima Uniform Lima KJ 5 AUL. Same park, same report. Thanks for having us down.
2 activators here.
73 parks on the air. QRZ. Kilo Mike something Tango Whiskey.
Activator sounds good. Just like to confirm that call sign. Oh, looks like there we go.
QSL 53, the QRM is back. We've got you about a 3-3 here to North Texas.
Got both of them spotted on that frequency, so we got 2 activators there.
Hey, stand by. I got a second operator on my end. Kilo Juliet 5 Lima Uniform Lima. Same park, same report. KJ 5 LUL. Thanks for hunting us.
Coming in about a 5-3.
73, parks on the air. Yours at
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
Park to park, stand by. Alpha Fox 0, go ahead.
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox, you are 5-3 Kilo Sierra, 53 Kansas.
Man, you're 20 over here. It makes me feel bad. Stand by for my second.
All right, stand by.
Kilo Juliet 5 Lima Uniform Lima KJ5 LUL. Same park, same report. Thanks for hunting us. 73.
73, have fun out there, guys.
Will do. Park to park, come on.
All right, that sounded good.
November.
Them in the log.
November Romeo.
You're 59 plus North
It's a new activator for me, too.
3051, go ahead.
Josh in Texas.
QSL, I copy you 59, part 0999.
Copy 0999, stand by.
All right, get them in the log, and then I will get them respotted here.
Lima, Uniform Lima. Same park, same report. Thanks for hunting us. Thanks for the park. 7-3.
Yeah, 7-3.
Hold on. Any other park-to-park stations? Come now.
That's always nice when you got a activator that pauses for park to parks.
November Bravo 2 Sierra Golf. I think there's more to it, though.
America, Bravo 2, Sierra Golf.
America Bravo
Yeah, those guys sound
2
great.
Sierra Golf. You're
All right, see if we can catch
5-6,
any other activators today.
US.
I heard some folks. I don't think that was the activator, though.
And interference up here to boys. Ending in golf.
I'll come back to Whiskey 8 Delta Foxtrot. Put them in the scratch space. Kind of had a pileup going there. Somebody's really close here. They're close to 313. We'll skip over there.
Into the international airport. Handed my passport to the custom agent. He looked at my passport.
Sounds like a rag chew. This weekend's also the Huntsville Ham Fest, which is a big ham fest down in Alabama. So lots of folks were activating some parks, I think, on their way to the Ham Fest the last couple of days. I think there's 2 people on that frequency.
Always appreciate hearing from you. 73.
Is that the activator?
Whiskey 2, Papa Alpha Papa.
Hello there, Jim. Whiskey 2, Papa Alpha Papa. It's a 5-3.
Hey, thanks so much for that report. I've got you about a 5-4 today in Houston, Texas. Over.
Worked Kirk a couple of times.
73, enjoy your day out there. Stay cool.
Thank you. This is Kilo 9er Mike Sierra Golf in Northern Illinois. CQ Parks on the air.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
All right, Alpha Fox, 0 Fox, my friend in Kansas, I think it is. You tell me how I'm doing for signal reports, but I've got a 5-8 for you.
Roger, got you 5-3 into Kilo Sierra, 53 into Kansas, making the live stream this morning.
Yeah, very good. Hey, Mike, I got to tell you a story. I've only been, on this radio for about a year and a half, and you sent me an email when I came home from this park back, I think, on my birthday on February 16th. You see that in your log. You and I, it's kind of fun for me because I've never had myself on live stream. Coming home, pulling an email, and then seeing us talk was fantastic. I turned it into a video where I overlaid my side of the audio, and then I take that video along with other QSOs. I've been going to different clubs in Northern Illinois and sharing kind of the portable operations. I'd love to send that video to you. You do, Roger?
Roger. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad that that worked out and you've been able to use it. So I'd absolutely love to see the video and yeah, just send it my way. I'd love to see it.
All right, and then I'm going to watch for an email from you if I'm live streaming with you. I'll watch for that, and we're excited to see us together online again. Thanks for doing what you're doing, 73.
73. Have fun out there. Be safe.
All right, very good. This is Kilo 9er Mike Sierra.
That's super cool.
right, well, that's easy enough. I don't know if that's ground wave or not. Let's see here. So, US 1029.
Oh, man, he really came up there.
Hey, I don't think I've been there. Thanks for picking me up. I hope you have a good activation, and I'm pleased to have our second QSO again.
All right, see if we can catch anybody else here.
Is there a station that's Victor Yankee Sierra? You'll be number 2 in the queue. Number 2, please stand by. I want the Golf Whiskey Mike.
That sounded like the activator. I'll just confirm the call sign. I've worked them several times.
Whiskey Mike. I got a good friend here locally at WB9.
This is my old call sign, though. Only once on my new call sign.
Park US 2270 in the state of Indiana, and you will find 7. Thank you for Park 4146.
Wow, booming there.
73s, and now if standing by for Victor Yankee Sierra. Come now. November 5, Victor Yankee Sierra.
Gene sounds great. Gene's 114 activations.
US 2270 in the state of Indiana. You're 5 and 7. 7-3, sir.
I'm on the radio now.
Kind of faded on me there.
Yeah, okay, guys. Had somebody that might have some questions. Hopefully, we might have a new ham out of this deal. All right, CQ, Parks on the air. CQ, Parks on the air. Kilo, Niner, uniform, Officer Kilo, Kilo Z.
Alpha.
Japan. Okay, the November 3 with a golf come back.
November 3 golf, Zulu, Japan, QSL.
Golf Zulu, Japan, QSL. Please copy my park is US 2270. We're in the state of Indiana, and you are 5 and 7.
QSL, you're 5-7 Pop Alpha, 5-7 Pop Alpha. Have fun out there, thanks a lot.
Thank you for Pennsylvania. Have a great day. CQ, Parks on the air.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
Okay, the station ending in Whiskey Echo, come now. November 0, Whiskey Echo, US 2270. I'm in Indiana, and you're 5 and 7 signal.
A bit of QSB today, fading up.
Station was 0. Would you please stand by? Is there a 0 station only?
Alpha Fox, 0 Fox.
Kilo, Alpha Lima.
Well, I don't know about 0, but there's something in Alpha Lima.
Okay, Kilo 4, Kilo, Alpha Lima.
So he asked for the
Kilo
0
4, Kilo
call.
Alpha Lima, thank
Somebody
you.
else came back.
Please copy my park, US 2270. I am in state of Indiana, and you're 5 and 7.
QSL 59 in Georgia.
Thank you for Georgia. Thank you in 73. All right, here we go. I know there's a huge pileup coming. Please stand by.
Said stand by.
All right, we had to update the log. All right, here we go,
there.
folks. Kilo 9, uniform Oscar Kilo. Kilo Z.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
Okay, out of that pileup, I got an Alpha Foxtrot 0.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
Okay, Park, stand by. You'll be number 2. I want Alpha Foxtrot 0, Foxtrot only, please.
Yes, call sign Alpha Fox, 0 Fox. You are 5-5 into Kilo Sierra, 55 Kansas.
Thank you. Please copy my US 2270, state of Indiana. You're 5 and 7.
Roger, Roger. Thank you. Good luck.
All right, stand by for the Park, come now.
All right.
November 4, Juliet Alpha Hotel. Please copy my US 2270 in the state of
I haven't got them in the log for a while, so that's awesome. 336, we'll get them respotted here. Oh my gosh, the band is so much better than it's been the last couple of weeks. All right, let's see if we can catch anybody else here. Let's see, we are 20 minutes into the stream, and we're just making our first pass through the spotting list. That is pretty dang good. All right, we got somebody spotted here on 17 meters. Let's jump down there. I do hear somebody there. Is that the activator? I missed the call sign there. Oh, they're really light. My noise floor is a lot lower on 17 meters, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pull them out. The call sign looks familiar. I'm pretty sure I've worked them before. Yeah, 16 times. Yeah. It's been a while since I've made any contacts on 15 or 10. Always worth taking a look at the spots. Let's go back up here to the 20 meter spots and see if we got anybody new here that we haven't done yet. Some of these are starting to age out. A little bit of noise on that one.
Yeah. 7-3. Okay. Mike technician is Mike here. Where you?
I don't think that's a POTA.
You're about around the S7, S8 here. Nice clear signal. No problem hearing you. That wire's really good. I also have a high gain.
I think that's a rag shoe.
DB12.
Sound good. Trying to find POTA activators.
Whiskey Zulu 7 Lima. Alrighty, thanks for Washington. You're coming in about a 5-6 here
Sure
into
is.
Western New York. Park, excuse me. Lighthouse number US 015.
Oh, it's a lighthouse.
And we're between Niagara Falls and Rochester along Lake Ontario.
They sound so good. Let's see if we can get them in the log.
Free see and have yourself a great day. Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Quebec Lima, Lighthouse, Special Event Station. Okay, Papa, go again.
Wow, he's strong.
Alpha Echo 5, Quebec Papa, you're 5858.
Echo 5, go again.
I'll pull up their QRZ page here. Maybe they got something on the special event. I may have to get some filters in there. There's lots of people around this frequency.
Hey, Alpha Echo 5, Quebec Papa, right? Alrighty, very good. You're at we're at Lighthouse US 0157.
Roger. I appreciate it. Have 73s to you and have a good evening.
Alrighty, you too. Take care and thanks for the contact.
Whiskey Bravo 9, Hotel Foxtrot Kilowatt.
They got a pile up there.
Whiskey Bravo 9, Hotel Foxtrot Kilowatt, right?
Not a 5.5 right now, but he's been higher. Ah, somebody's just so close.
All right, Mark, thank you. Thanks for the 5-7, and we're 5-7 up here into Western New York. Our White House number is US 0157, and we're located on Lake Ontario between Niagara Falls and Rochester.
QSL, thank you very much for activating, and good luck to you and the team.
And Kilo Charlie 1, I have to put the mouse, Victoria, India, Oscar, right?
Dropped a little bit on signal strength there. Let's see if I've worked them before. Occasionally come across some of these lighthouses. Not this call sign anyway.
Number US 0157. 7-3 for you. Take care and have a good one.
See if we can get them in the log here.
CQ, this is Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Quebec Lima, Lighthouse, Special Event Station.
Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot.
All right, we got a few of them here. Kilo 7. Okay, Kilo Yankee up. Kilo Yankee 4.
Oh my gosh. Too many people too close here.
Located between Rochester and Niagara Falls, New York.
If you join us for the live stream today, pop into the chat, say hello, let us know where you're tuning in from today.
November radio.
November 4, November radio, right? Very good. This is UF 0157 Lighthouse.
Well, they were as high as like a 5.7 or maybe just a smidge higher a few minutes ago.
Okie doke, WA2 D2L. You're 5 and 9. 5-9 in Florida.
Oh, very good. You're 5-9 up here. Whereabouts in Florida?
St. Augustine.
Okay. We've got a lot of Florida this year. Everybody's coming in pretty strong from down there.
Roger. Right now, New York and Cleveland coming in pretty good.
We can come back to them too.
All right. Well, here we
Getting
go.
a little light.
And, enjoy the radio. We'll say 7-3 to you. This is Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta Quebec Lima.
All right, I'm gonna take the filter out. We'll come back.
5, Bravo, Hotel. Okay, Kilo, Delta 7, what? All right, say it one more time for me.
275. Okay, we already worked the Texas stations on 277. Let's try 280. 14280. 281. It's a DX station. Couple lighthouse stations today. Later today too. I guess it's 1 o'clock Central Time here in the States, but the North American QSO party. I'll probably be participating on that a little bit later, so we'll see. I don't know if I'll live stream or not, or just record and maybe post a video or something. We'll see. That's always a fun contest, and with the band's in decent shape, maybe we'll be okay. So if you've never done any contesting, it might be a fun one. Be lots of folks from different states. There's multipliers for the states. Most of the participants are going to be in North America, so you don't have to have a monster setup to participate. So check it out. Just do a search on NAQP, North American QSO Party. Check out the rules, and it's a pretty fun one.
Kilo 4, November Alpha Whiskey.
Well, that Hunter is loud. All right, let's see what else we got here.
Oh, Mike. Yeah, QSL, you're 55 in Utah. Thank you and enjoy it.
Well, that Hunter is loud. I'm not hearing the activator super loud.
Western part of America. 7.
Get my fingers to put the right frequency in. again. If I can get my fingers to type. Oh, they're light. Kilo 5 Delta Golf Romeo. They activate a lot.
5x8 as well. 280 to New York. Sorry about that. Somebody was so crossing that top. 17, and thank you for activating, buddy.
Let's jump back down and check this 17-meter spot again.
Kilo Echo 9, Bravo Alpha Hotel.
There's a...
Kilo 2, Whiskey Papa Alpha, Kilo Echo 9, Bravo.
Heard him pretty well that time. Oops. My keyboard shortcut jumped on me here. Oh, he's really light. I don't know if the band would hold up there enough to get a QSO in there or not. Six meters open today? Somebody spotted on 6 meters. Ooh, something's noisy. I think I got this tuned or... Usually I can see some FT8 or something in here to kind of tell if the band is open, but kind of swinging through there, I don't see anything. Summertime's... I know, that magic band, sometimes it'll light up. If I see somebody spotted, I'll at least check it out. Yeah, question. Will you be on for NAQP in 2 hours? Yes. Yes, I will be. I was trying to decide if I was going to live stream or not. If there's interest, I will certainly do that. I've got my contest software all set up and ready to go. So the band's pretty good shape. So might have some pretty good luck with NAQP today. So great question. Hey, Alpha Echo 4 India Tango saying hello in the chat. Hello, Francis. I saw you on the POTA Power live stream the other night. That was, they had a good group there for their 1-year anniversary party. That was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys saying hello in the chat this morning. All right, let's go back to the top of the spotting list. Let's see if we can grab anybody else. Much better luck on voice today than we've had the last couple live streams. Might go check out digital here if we get through the spot page here again. And lots of lighthouses today. You won't be on the air. That's okay. If there's interest, I will do a live stream, so we'll see. I'm not sure how many hours I'll go. It's a 12-hour contest, which I do like. It's very manageable. It'd be, local time here in Kansas City would be 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. Now, I think you can only, I have to double check the rules. I think you can only operate 10 of the 12 hours. So that'd be very manageable, but I'm not sure I'd do the whole time or not, but we'll see. If there's interest in doing a live stream, we'll probably end this one and then we'll start one as soon as it gets a little closer to it kicking off. All right, let's see if we can find any more activators out here. Sounds like a rag shoe. Coming in really strong. Awesome. Francis doing an activation at 0661 tonight. Awesome. Well, if you're out there, I'll see if I can hear you.
Lima, Quebec Delta. Got to that time, Lima, Quebec Delta. Got you a 4.
That sounds like an activate.
US 3094 QSL. Roger, Hockey 51 Delaware. QSL. Contact from Delaware today. Thanks for being on the radio. Stand by for second operator, please.
Oh, they got 2 ops.
Kilo Charlie 3, Lima, Quebec Delta. I've got your 4-4 here in the Night Park US 3094 QSL.
Missed the second call sign.
Top of the front, Delta Echo. Have a great day, 7-3. Thank you so much. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo 7, Romeo Whiskey.
Alpha Foxtrot 0 Foxtrot.
Alpha Foxtrot 0 Foxtrot. Go ahead.
Yeah, you are 5-5 into Kilo Sierra, 55 into Kansas this morning.
Great to be heard in Kansas. 5-5 both ways. Stand by for second op, and then we'll come back around for that POTA Parks. Alpha Foxtrot 0 Foxtrot. You're a 5-5 here in Park US 3094 QSL.
Roger. Can I get your call sign, please?
Sorry, Whiskey 7 Oscar Mike, W7OM.
Roger. Whiskey 7 Oscar Mike. Thank you so much for being out there today. Have fun.
You too, 7-3.
All right, we got it.
QRZ.
They have great audio. They sound really good.
Kilo 7 radio golf
All right,
Oscar.
5-5 both
7
ways.
in US 3094 Utah Lake State Park, USL.
All right, and then we'll log Whiskey 7 Oscar Mike.
Woohoo! We are just covering the map. Every state in the nation now. It's been fun.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get
we were directional for
get them spotted. I'm gonna add that second op into the spot too.
Stand by for a second operator, please.
That'll just help the other hunters out. So we'll
Kilo
add a
7
spot.
Radio golf, Oscar. My
in
call
the
sign
same
is
info
Whiskey
here.
7 Oscar Mike in Park US 3094 QSL.
All right. Got all the paperwork done on
The
that
first
one.
call sign was Kilo 7 Romeo Whiskey, and mine is Whiskey 7 Oscar Mike QSL.
All right. We got both them spotted and both
7-3.
logged. So got David and
QRZ.
Wade.
Oh, sorry. Need to come back on our POTA Parks. POTA Parks, go ahead.
Love when we get some good audio. Makes the recording a lot better and the live stream a lot better.
Park, are you still out there?
These guys sound great from Utah. All right, keep trucking through the spots here. See what we can get. I am so happy we had a good weekend where the band conditions are good for voice. But we had some fun doing digital the last couple of weeks. I was saying earlier, I think last weekend when I was live streaming, I think, gosh, we were like 40 or 45 minutes into the stream before we had a contact log. So somebody's really close to some slow scan there. Ooh, I do hear them. A little light, but hearable. Wait for them to call CQ one more time. Oh, they're faded. Oh, they faded on me. Maybe they'll come back up here.
For the 5-7, also 5-7 here in New York this morning. Yes, sir. 7-3, have a great day.
Come on. Come back up. Alpha Foxtrot 0 Foxtrot. Alpha Foxtrot 0 Foxtrot. Oh, you faded on me a little bit. You are 41 Kilo Sierra, 41 Kansas. 73, have fun. I missed my report, but that's okay. It's not required for POTA. So I'll just leave the received blank. A QSB can be just really quick, so there 1 second, gone the next. Last night I was working some digital. There was a Tanzania station that kept coming in, coming out. I never did make a contact. They were on FT4, which was good because FT4 exchange is a little bit faster, but I'd hear them coming back to somebody else, and so I don't know, just shows it can be there 1 second, gone the next. So it makes the hobby interesting. Heard a hunter there. Oh, they're really light. Wait one more time, see if they come up. Worked them 13 times before. Okay, just making sure my WRL connector is working. I log primarily an AC log, but I have a connector that also sends the stream to World Radio League logger. Been playing with that lately and kind of checking that out. I need to do a video sometime on kind of my logging setup. It's I'm probably overcomplicating it, but I use a lot of N3FJP's logging software and do a lot of contesting and stuff, and so the plug-in there on the contesting is really nice. But yeah, I've been kind of playing with WRL a little bit. There's a new spot. Okay, there's another spot on 17 meters. Let's jump back down there. Oh, we got a couple spots on 17. I kind of hear that one.
You're 5-9, good signal here.
So they're in Missouri, so really close to me. Might be just a little close to get them. Francis uses WRL and QRZ for logbook. Yeah, my setup is, so I have AC log as my primary logger. It connects in really well with the contest software that N3FJP does. And then I've got the WRL integration set up to N3FJP, which feeds the data over. Now, not all the fields go over. So there's some caveats there a little bit. The one thing that's interesting is when you do digital, so like I use WSJTX, and I need to send data to both AC log, then I do grid tracker integration, all that, to connect WSJTX to multiple applications. You can't do that with unicast. You have to set up a multicast address, which sounds super complicated. It's not really, but it's kind of a way to have that application talk to multiple things. So I've got a diagram of how I've got everything all set up. I should probably do a video sometime. I've had people ask me how that's all set up, but I do use Logbook of the World and QRZ for logging, but I send all of that data out of AC log. So I kind of use it as my hub, and then it kind of feeds those. Makes that super easy. But yeah, WRL's doing some really cool stuff. They've got some new QRZ integration that they've recently launched, which is pretty cool. So been enjoying playing with it a little bit. I've used N3FJP for 20 plus years, and 4K monitor that's set up that I've got kind of segmented out into different sections, and so it's using the native 4K resolution, and so there's some wonkiness with that, but other than that, it's been rock solid. So almost 10,000 contacts in there since I got back on the air on here the last couple of years, and it's been rock solid for a lot of years. But there's some cool stuff that some of these stations are doing. So like WRL's doing some really cool stuff. There's a new spot on 20. Let's check out a couple of these new spots. Francis, all monitors and TVs are from Good Source. Yeah, that's a great resource. I tell you what, you can save a lot of money. That's for sure. My 4K monitor that I have set up here was an open box at one of the local electronics stores. Gosh, saved like $250 or something like that. It's came with a full warranty and everything like that. So yeah, you can find some of those for some quick electronics equipment for sure. Sometimes you'll find some gems in there. I'm hearing them. I don't know what state they're in. Looks like they're... Alpha Foxtrot, 0 Foxtrot. I'm pretty sure I've worked Mike before.
Thank you for the 5-5 into 15.
6 times.
And you are 5-2 in New Jersey at my 3 parks. QSL?
Did he say 3? Oh, 3 parks. Okay. Missed that. He's got that spotted too.
You got my 3 parks?
It's kind of faded on me here. Love to get that 3-fer. Oh, he's almost gone. Oh, man, I think I lost him. He's too light.
Alpha India 5 X-ray whiskey.
I don't know if I can pull him out of there or not. I'll take a quick peek at any parks on digital here. Oh, we got quite a few. All right, so we'll maybe switch over here as we get to the top of the hour of the stream. Ah, Francis. Looking to possibly get a 7610 for Christmas. That'd be awesome. I hear great things about that radio. I don't know anybody that has it that hasn't liked it. I know a handful of folks that have said really good things about it. Yeah, my HF radio before this one was an ICOM. I had my very first HF radio was an IC746 Pro, which is kind of an interesting radio. It did VHF as well as HF, so that was pretty cool. So you could do sideband on 2 meters, and obviously had 6 and all the HF bands in it. So that was a great radio. Man, it was heavy. It was great though. So when I got back into ham radio again a couple of years ago, I was looking for another radio. Looked strongly at the ICOMs. The 7300's rock solid. I looked at that one. Ended up settling on the FTDX10. So I figured I'd give Yaesu a try. But They both make really good solid radios. I don't think I'm gonna pull this guy out. He's kind of faded on me. Mike, sorry. I can barely hear him in there. Seeing some West Coast start to come online here this morning. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna take the radio audio out of here. Let's switch over to digital here real quick. All right, give me a second to get everything reset up here for digital. All right, get all my digital apps launched here. Once I get those up, I will switch my view here on the stream. Okay, let's see if this works. All right, we got that. I always get some weirdness here with the call roster. Give me a second. Oops, call roster. Why is that not showing up? Let me flip this back. There we go. I don't know why. It's just the way Grid Tracker works, even though I got the window title set right. I don't know. Kind of weird. All right. We got this all set back up. I'm going to filter this down to CQs. We're seeing lots of parks up here. I got Grid Tracker sorted by POTAs here at the top, so we'll see all the park activators up there. Move my chat window over here so I can chat with y'all. Okay. All right, let's find an open slot, which is apparently going to be kind of interesting today. Lots of activity here on FT8 here on 20. Is it be over on FT4? Let's take a quick peek at FT4. Sometimes that's not as crowded. I'll pull this mic just a smidge closer now that I'm not yelling into a headset mic at you guys. There's a POTA. Work Lori quite a bit. Kilo Oscar 4, Yankee India November in Park 4407 this morning. See if they can hear me. Make it a little easier to finish my coffee this morning, not having the headset mic on my face. Hey, they heard me. -3. Heard them -8. Not too shabby. And the nice thing about Grid Tracker is it will automatically respot them on POTA, so checks that off. Hey, I see Francis in there. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get you, Francis. -9 up here in Kansas City. You didn't hear me. I'll try again. Might have missed that slot. Ooh, I'm weak to you. -17. That time you were -11. Served you pretty well. -9 when you called CQ. Francis, this is the first time I've worked you on your new call sign. How is that possible? We got to fix that. All right, I got you in the log now. Making the trip from Florida. We just had the one POTA on FT8. Just the one park. I think I've worked everybody else that I'm hearing. The WSJTX means I have a contact with them. The one thing you gotta be a little careful of is WSJTX will shade it if you've worked them. But like in the case of a POTA, you know, different UTC day can get you credit for the park again. So gotta kind of watch for those POTAs. All right, let's go back to FT8. We'll see if we can find a clear slot. Clear out the windows here. And to clear those, you just do a double click on erase. Took me a little bit to figure that out, WSJTX. Oh, there's a POTA. I'm not going to go back to them yet. I like to get a couple decodes here just to make sure I'm not going to be stepping on somebody. Yeah, in that case, I would have been. Let me jump up here to 850 for my slot. I think that looks open. We've got 2 back and forth, so that's looking good. Somebody's really strong there at 900. I think that'll work. We'll see if Whiskey Foxtrot 0 Bravo in a park. Call CQ again. Nope, he's working somebody. We'll give digital here a try for a little bit and see if we can catch some parks here, and then I may take a break and then come back for the NAQP at 1 o'clock Central Time. This POTA is a little weak. Kilo Juliet 6 November Alpha. We'll see if they can hear us. Colorado. I have to shift my transmit here. Somebody kind of came up. 2850. Slide up to 2850 so I'm not stepping on somebody. Anybody have any fun ham radio projects planned this weekend? He's working somebody else. I'll transmit one more time and stop. POTA. Francis is doing POTA this weekend. Well, awesome. It's always a fun activity. Nothing wrong with that. Still really hot and humid here in Kansas City. Not exactly pleasant to be out in parks this time of year. There's a weak POTA, minus 23. We'll see if they come up. Got a flurry of stations that kind of popped up here in the last couple decodes. There's a new grid square for me. Ah, darn it. I hate when I do that. Jumps on me. See if we can grab this Canadian station that's in a new grid. Where are they on the map? Oh, they're out there in Newfoundland. Sweet. Take a new grid square if we can make it happen. Slide down to 2550. It's kind of overlapping them just a smidge. Good morning, Norm, from November 9, Kilo Juliet November. Appreciate you being in the chat this morning. Sorry I missed your message there earlier. I was looking away when you sent that. I don't think this Canadian station's going to hear me. That's all right. Let's zoom back out here. Oh, we're definitely getting out on 20 meters today. You can see all these lines going for the spotting network. Let's turn it to a heat map here and kind of see. Looks like we're strong into Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan areas, East Coast. Washington's looking pretty hot. That's great. All right, we'll watch for any other POTAs here. Excited to do the NAQP later today. I don't know if we'll jump right on at 1 o'clock or not. Sometimes in those contests, you get the big monster stations that are super jammed and everybody's piling up on each other those first couple hours of the contest. I've had some really good luck, like delaying my start to the contest a couple of hours, and then kind of all the pileups have subsided a little bit generally. But we'll see how it goes. Glad the bands are better today, especially for an SSB contest. All right, there's that Canadian station again. I'm going to try them again, see if they can hear me here on 2550. Let's see here. Norma, I was going to pull up your QRZ page. Nothing on there. We got Francis's amateur radio page, or his QRZ page here. All right, Francis, we'll see you. 73, thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We'll maybe catch you on the air later. If you're out in the park, we'll look for you. Have a good rest of your day. All right, I see some new call signs here. I'm just going to start coming back to people that aren't necessarily POTAs. See if this Whiskey 5 Romeo Lima hears me. I don't think they heard me, although somebody's really close. Let me slide down just a smidge to 2500. Oh, nope, somebody came up on 2500. All right, where can I find a clean spot here? Of course he came back to me. All right, I'm gonna me minus 24. Have to slide up here to the higher spot. One thing about FT8, sometimes you get a little close to the 3000. Some of the receive filters on folks' radios will start to kind of cut you out a little bit. So you got to kind of be a little bit careful as you approach the 3000 hertz if for your transmit slot. I see people up there. That's not a problem. Just some people can be a little bit of a challenge. All right, he's trying to come back to me. He's hearing me minus 24, so I'm very, very weak to him. All right, I'm trying. Let me try 2850 on my next transmit here. We'll see if we can. Sometimes somebody I can't hear might be on my transmit slot, so sometimes if you try a couple times, slide into another. Slide up to 2850. See if they can catch me. Let's do 2800. Trying to get to you, Charles. Oh, he did hear me. Okay. RR73 back. We'll see if he gets my 73. All right. Somebody's now on my transmit slot. All right, there's a POTA minus 17. Let's see if we can go back to Kilo Romeo 1, Sierra Mike Sierra. What park are they in? US 0016 in Virginia. Little light to me, minus 17. We'll see how well they can hear me. All right. Yeah, so far, no luck. I didn't get a decode on them at all. I feel like I need to get some background music or something when we're doing digital. Not quite as interesting to listen to. I yak at you guys the whole time. Okay, I did get a decode on Kilo Romeo 1, Sierra Mike Sierra. Working another station. Heard a minus 16. Give it a second here, see if they come back. I see some other POTAs in here, so we can certainly jump on them. All right, looking. See a new grid square there. November 0 Yankee Alpha. Might jump on that one. Yeah, they're still there. I'm going to come back to them. Where are they out of? Craig, Colorado. Turn on my logbook grid squares here in Grid Tracker and see. That's awesome. So it looks like it's northern Colorado. Awesome. Oh, they heard me too. Minus 9. Here and there, minus 16. Kind of northwest Colorado. Take a peek at their QRZ page. 0 Yankee Alpha. Josh. 10 watts. Awesome. Well, he's doing great for 10 watts. That is fantastic. All right, we got them in the log. Got a new grid square. We'll take it. All right, see if we can catch any more parks here. I think I'll probably stream maybe another 15, 20 minutes and then take a little break before the NAQP contest starts. And then probably get set up. Sounds like there'd be some interest in me live streaming in the NAQP, so we'll do that. I probably won't run a frequency to start. Usually a lot of big stations and a lot of groups and stuff. It'll be pretty crowded. So we'll just do some hunt and pounce to start. And then usually as it tapers off into the evening, you can find an open frequency. Maybe I'll run there, but certainly not going to do a 10-hour live stream. But Yeah, we'll stream. We'll see how things are looking. Definitely encouraged that the band was better this morning. Make it a lot nicer for a SSB voice contest. All right, November Oscar 4 Delta heard me. I don't know what park they're in. They're not spotted, so it's not showing up here, but it was calling CQ POTA. Down there in Florida, at least per the grid square. They're hearing me pretty well. -9, I'm hearing them -5. Very doable for digital. All right, I got an RR73 back. All right, we'll get them in the log. That chime you're hearing is just the confirmation that it's in my log. So if you're hearing that through the microphone, that's what that chime is. Got some various sound effects set up for the grid tracker as well, as far as new parks coming on and different things like that. So if you're hearing some sound effects, that's what that is. Nothing too crazy. All right, any other POTAs? All right, got that POTA. Number Oscar 4 Delta. Always like taking a look at these stations' QRZ pages. Ken is based out of South Carolina, obviously operating in Florida. Awesome. Everybody's always got fun pictures, and a lot of people have fun pictures and stuff on their QRZ page, so I love like kind of checking it out. If I'm not too in the heat of the moment, doing a contest or something like that. Nice thing about FT8 is you have a little bit of a lag between the back and forth, so you got a little time to look. I'm hearing 159 stations in my call roster. That's pretty impressive. Definitely on the graph here in Grid Tracker, you can kind of see this bar chart that's in the kind of upper right portion. See 20 meters got the most spotting network, so you can see 20 is pretty active, but some activity on 17, 15, just a smidge on 10, nothing on 6. All right, we've got a new park that showed up. Had a bunch of POTA parks kind of jump in there. All right. Look at the spotting page, kind of see what we got. No, I'm not sharing my web browser on the stream, but just taking a look at who's on from a spotting perspective. Got some spotted on 17 meters, a handful on 15 meters, and then a few on 10 meters. Those bands might have a little bit of activity today. Oh, there's a POTA. I'll jump on that one. Kilo 3 Sierra Tango Lima from Pennsylvania. I see Lori again. Kilo Oscar 4 Yankee India November. Worked them on FT4 earlier. Hey, Norm. -10. All right, I'll look for you. Give me a second here, see if I can get this POTA locked in here. They're working somebody else. Give me a second. Let's sort this by call sign so I can find you. I got a lot in the list here. All right, Norm, November 9. you're hearing me, Norm, I don't see in my call roster, although it clears every 2 minutes, so there's been a little bit of a lag since you heard me. Unless I'm just completely blind and missing you in my call roster. All right, there's a POTA, Kilo Bravo 0, Papa Victor Bravo. Worked Ed there a few times. Norm, if you see me again, give me a call. I don't know why I wasn't seeing you in my call roster. I don't think Papa Victor Bravo is hearing me. I'm not getting any decodes on him, although looks like there's a pretty strong signal where I'm trying to receive, so somebody might be just overpowering them a little bit. Definitely need some background music or something in here for you guys. I could turn the radio audio on for you. You can just hear squeals of FT8. I'm not sure how interesting that would be. Did that accidentally in one of the live streams, which prompted me to get my Stream Deck so I could build some macros that when I go digital, I automatically mute the radio audio. Made for like 4 minutes of a fun live stream. You're just hearing FT8 squeal. All right, I don't think Kilo Echo 2 Delta Oscar Sierra is hearing me. Try one more time here. There are lots of stations on 20 meters today. Hearing France, -18. It's pretty good for me during the day. Usually that's kind of a gray line contact for me in the evenings. You know, something happened. I haven't decoded Kilo Echo 2 Delta Oscar Sierra for over a minute. Oh, there they are. I say that, and then they come in with the decode. I think somebody was probably just stepping on them. Let's go back, see if I can get Kilo 3 Sierra Tango Lima. All right, it's just past noon here in Kansas City. I got to finish my coffee or I'm going to be jittery all the way through the rest of the day. All right, they're working another station. There's Delta Oscar Sierra. All right, let's try them. Calling CQ again. Norm, I'm going to resort this again, see if I see you now. I'm still not seeing you in my call roster. Kilo Echo 2, Delta Oscar Sierra. I'm hearing them -9. They are, which park is this? Perch River Wildlife Management Area. I didn't get a decode on them. Oh, well. All right. Norm's calling me. 24.99. I'm going to jump down there, see if I can see in the decode. Somebody's really strong in that slot for me, Norm. We'll see. Unless this is you, we'll see. Yeah, I got a couple of decodes in that slot. 26.99. Okay. I got a -6 in that slot. Kilo Delta 3 Bravo Alpha Tango. We must have had a connection there for a little while, then disappeared on me. Norm, looks like you're in Illinois. That should be very easy for us from Kansas City. I get Illinois stations all the time, so I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the way the propagation goes sometimes. It'll certainly change in a few minutes. Yeah, not getting any decode on you, Norm. Like I said, I got somebody else that's kind of, I'm decoding really close to that. All right, I'm going to try this French station here. Heard them a couple times. They're -22. This will be kind of an interesting QSO in the middle of the day here. Oh, I am getting a spot in that area, though. What's the spot seeing me? Spot is seeing me -18. That might be doable. We'll see. I got another station in there. We'll see if I'll call twice and then stop. How close are they to sunset? Okay, so the gray line's approaching Eastern Europe right now. Oh, he did hear me. All right, heard me -21. That's pretty weak. We'll see if we can make it happen here. France in the middle of the day. I'll take it. Not too bad for a off-center fed wire strung up in the backyard, like maybe 9 feet off the ground at the peak. All right, somebody's in that slot, so I'm just going to keep sending here. Being so weak, and a DX station, we'll maybe try a few times here. I went ahead and retuned my radio. I don't know why. I didn't realize my... Try here again, see if they can hear me. I was messing with the tuner earlier. If I toggled that off inadvertently, look down, was only a little bit of high SWR. Not enough to kick the radio off, but not ideal. The off-center fed is probably best tuned. It's probably best tuned for 40. I think when I put the analyzer on it, it's like 40 meters is the best, but well, if we see that French station again, we'll maybe give it another try. I think he's probably given up on me at this point. Let me look. When did I last decode them? I don't even see them in my call roster here. Maybe they've fallen off. All right. Oh, there they are. Minus 21. All right, we're going to try it one more time. Maybe we can get them. About 4,800 miles for me. I'll just try twice here. If I don't hear them come back, I don't want to waste their time if they're trying to get other DX. Never fails. I'm working another station and I see CQ POTAs that are strong. Yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I'm hearing them. That's all right. All right, let's see if we get any CQ POTAs here. Of course not. Definitely got some new call signs, though. Could definitely pounce on some of these new call signs. There's a POTA. Let's see if we can catch Kilo 3 Sierra Tango Lima again. We've tried a couple of times on that one. John, we'll give it a go. I've only worked you... If we get John here, I've only worked them one other time. It was with my old call sign in 2023. So it's been a while since I've worked Kilo 3 Sierra Tango Lima. And it was before I was doing anything digital, so that's why they're showing up as a new call sign for me. We've tried a couple of times. We just must not be getting into that Pennsylvania park. All right. I think we're just past the 90-minute mark on the stream. I think we may kind of wrap things up for the day. All right, let's see if we can get Kilo Oscar 4 Yankee India November. Got them on FT4 earlier. Let's see if we can get them on FT8. Looking at the spotting page here real quick. Yep, they're in the same park. I did get a decode on there. They're working at another station. Where's that? Oh my gosh, there's the French station still trying to get to me. All right, we're going to try. Andre, we're trying to get back to you. Maybe we can make it happen here. I heard him come back to another station there. Might be working a couple transmitters. I've seen that before. Yep, Norm, you're absolutely right. The 2850 for the filters. Yeah, I agree. I only go up there if I have to. Like I said, it's definitely a lot less successful. I can slide down 2600. Maybe we'll try that. Got an open slot now. So busy this morning. I mean, which is great, but makes it hard to... Can't believe that French station was still trying to come back to me several minutes later. Appreciate his persistence. Oh, he got me. Minus 16. All right, let's see if we can get back to him. Maybe Norm had the magic bullet there. Maybe it was just a little too high for filters on a weaker DX station. All right, got 2 decodes on him. Let's see if he can get me here. Slide down to 2550. That looks to be open if I can. $25.50. Andre, we're giving it a shot. Not for lack of trying here. I don't think I got a good decode that time. All right, I'm gonna I slid down to 2550. We'll see if maybe you can get my decode on that. All right. Come on, propagation gods. We'll see if this happens. Seeing a little bit of something in that slot. Maybe get a good decode here. No. He's minus 22. All right, KJN, I got you. Let's see if I can get this French station first, Norm. You're minus 19 to me. Maybe we can make it happen. Okay, I might get a decode here. No, he gave up. All right, Norm, I'm coming back to you. Norm, this is our first contact. I didn't have you in the log. Didn't get a decode on you that time. We'll transmit again. Looking at kind of the spots, Norm, it looks like you're just kind of on that northern edge. Got a cluster just to the south and east of you, but it might just be right on my edge. Said I was getting you minus 19, but I haven't gotten a decode on you for a couple times here. All right, got you minus 20 that time. I'm trying to say on 2550. I don't know if you got anybody that's overpowering me on that slot or not. I could certainly slide to another slot. Looks like 1550 might be open. I'll try 1550 here at this next transmit cycle. Oh, of course, somebody came up. Let's see. Let me try 2100. Zoom in on the map here. There's like this gap from like central Minnesota to the northern part of where you're at, Norm, and just south and east of there, super strong. I don't know why minus 14, minus 21, minus 24. So like just in your grid square, I'm just a little bit weak. What I could try doing is I could switch to the dipole that's in the attic, which is oriented just a little bit different. It's inside, so we'll lose a little bit. But we could see if we could get you that way. All right, I'm not getting you. All right, let me do this, Norm. I'm going to switch my antenna here real quick, but I'll have to retune my radio here. Give me 1 second. Retune to that antenna. All right, I'm tuned up. Let's see if we can maybe make this happen. All right, so I need to find a new slot. Let's see, 2550 looks open. All right, Norm, I'm going to try it on the attic dipole, which is oriented just a little bit more north and south. Minus 18. You're minus 19, so we're pretty close. I'm going to see if this antenna makes a difference here. Calling you back on 2550. Oh, you were so weak on my outside antenna that being on the bubble there might be just a little bit much for the dipole that's in the attic. Norm, it has not been for lack of trying. We're trying to make it happen here. Let's see here. Just trying to see if I get any more spots showing up with that north-south oriented antenna. Definitely have a little bit more noise on that antenna, just being closer to electrical lines and stuff. I think with you being so weak, I'm just losing you in the attenuation of that being inside. All right, I've retuned my off-center fed outside. See if we can get a couple decodes here and see where we're at. It's interesting. That dipole is probably about 45 degrees different. It's oriented north-south, and then the outside off-center fed is kind of northwest to southeast. So I thought maybe just being a little bit on an offset, we'd be able to squeak you out, but probably being so weak, it just wasn't enough to pull you out. Let's see. We got November 4, November Oscar. There's the French station again. Need to find a new transmit slot here. Looks like 400 might be open. Got some parks showing up. Drop down here to 200 for my transmit. All right. Any other POTAs in here? Then we'll wrap up the live stream. I need a little bit of a break before we do the NAQP. Like to get one more parks on the air here before we wrap up this, at least for the POTA portion of the day. Oh, there you are. Minus 24 there, Norm. I'm going to try you. Minus 24. We got a decode on you. I slid down to 200. 200's open for me. Maybe we can eke out just enough of a back and forth. I think it's just too hit or miss. I don't know if the band is fluctuating just enough. Who knows? All right, one more POTA before we go. Let's find an activator. Calling CQ. There's a POTA. Delta Romeo Hotel, -15. Not sure what park they're in. Looks like North Carolina. See if they can hear me. NAQP, North American QSO Party, Norm. They're it's a contest. It's starting up here in about 30 minutes or so. Objectives is try to in 50 states. It's kind of a North American contest. You can log DX too. I'm not sure if you get a multiplier for DX. Probably do. But yeah, it's coming up here at the top of the hour. It kicks off. So yeah, do a Google search for NAQP or NAQSO Party. And I think it's one of the NCJ contests, the contest journal. And it's usually a pretty fun one. They do one in the winter time and late summer time, I think is when they do those. I think they're twice a year. I think I had like 100 contacts last year. I think I had like 5,000 points or something like that. All right, we'll see. Delta Romeo Hotel's wrapping up a contact here. We'll see if... See if we can get them. Or another POTA. We tried Delta Oscar Sierra. Have any luck on them earlier. All right, Delta Oscar Sierra is calling CQ again. We've tried a few times on that one. They're the only POTA calling CQ at the moment. Give it a try. See if we can get them in the log. They're just not hearing me. Who can we get? Who can we get? Did we work ECG already? I don't think we did. Not today, anyway. Worked them a couple weeks ago. Up in Michigan. Is that Michigan? Is that where that's at? Yep. Erie State Game Land in Michigan. He's working somebody else now. What's my deal here? All right, one more POTA before we wrap it up. All right, tried Delta Oscar Sierra. At RLS calling CQ. Worked them before. See if we can get them in this time slot. Papa Victor Bravo, we tried them before. They're -2. I don't know why we can't get a two-way with them. STL we've tried. Slide up to 2750 here. Maybe somebody's down low that I just can't hear. Okay, let's try Alpha Kilo 6 India Mike. Calling CQ POTA, looks like from California. Don't know what park they're at because they're not spotted. That's okay. All right. First step completed. They heard me. Let's see if we can get back to them. Oh, they did give me. All right, we'll send them back a 73. All right. I'm just going to log this as POTA. I don't know what park they're in, but I'll check my hunter log on the POTA site later. I usually just leave a comment in the logbook, and then I go check the hunter logs once they upload their logs. So make sure they don't send me an RR73 back again. Make sure they got my 73. Usually just wait a couple of cycles here just to make sure nobody's trying to retransmit or need a retransmit from me. And then we'll wrap up the live stream. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll get set up for the NAQP. All right, I think we're good to go. All right, with that, we'll go ahead and wrap up this portion of the live stream. Thanks for joining me today, hanging out with me in chat and making contacts on both voice and digital this morning, hunting parks on the air. We got some, I think we got a couple grid squares in there. We got several parks on voice, which is way better than what we've done the last couple live streams. So that's the way it goes sometimes. So the band's in pretty good shape today, which is awesome. I'm going to take just a little bit of a break. Sounds like there's interest in me live streaming during the NAQP. So that kicks off here at the top of the hour. If you've never done NAQP or you're kind of new to contesting, it might be a good one to check out. It's a North American based contest, so you don't need like a huge DX station setup for like some of the DX contests would be. So it's usually a lot of fun. They do one in the wintertime and then one in the late summertime. And it's a lot of fun. So if you're relatively new to contesting, I'd check out the NAQP contest. So got my logging software all set up for that. We'll just get the stream set up to do a live stream for NAQP. I'm not sure if I'll be on right at the top of the hour, but take a little bit of a break here and we'll get set up. So look for me again if you're interested in hanging out for doing some NAQP contesting. So with that, we'll go ahead and say 73 for now. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate you all supporting the Heartland Ham Radio channel. I love just sharing this hobby with everybody. It's a learning environment. I learn from you all. Hope I can share a little bit of knowledge with some of you and my experience, and that's how we all learn together. So appreciate you hanging out with me today. Thanks for participating in the chat and having some good conversation there. It's always fun to hang out with you all. So for now, we'll say 73. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll look for you on the next one. 73.